Hello my dear gardeners! I was so busy doing all sorts of heavy construction work in the garden that now is the time to put the final touches and organize those beautiful little cozy corners in the garden. And for that I like to go to secondhand stores, thrift stores, and find some beautiful things which can be repurposed. You purchase something for $1 and then you reimagine it and give it another life in the garden, right? So today I'm going to do just that with you, plus I'm using some stuff which I just made myself on my sewing machine. So let's get planted. Olga Carmody with you, Master Gardener from Connecticut. I purchased this beautiful basket for $2. And after putting my hands onto wicker craft, I know how labor intensive it is to make a basket. And this one is really on its way out. I see that natural wicker is all old, so this basket saw its old life. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this basket into a planter. But for that, I'm going to take this handle off. And after reading about weaving, now I understand how it all works, right? So I know that this basket was just, the handle was just inserted into the body of the basket, and I can take it out without losing the integrity of the basket. Here you go. Here you go. So we have this beautiful thing here. So the plan is, I made this container, you would say fabric container, from the fabric, very stiff fabric lined. You see, this fabric is lined with plastic lining, so it is good for plants. And in the past I made already containers out of this fabric, and they served me faithfully for several years in the garden, lived through the winter. So I like this fabric, I know that it's reliable, and it's a very easy construction of the bag. Just one strip of fabric attached to a half moon shape. Although I do have industrial sewing machine at home, and without that it would be difficult to go through stiff fabric like this. So the plan is, I want to do some sort of actually I have a wire here. I'm going to use my plastic wicker, which I didn't use in my previous project, and I'm going to do some sort of weaving here on the bottom part of the basket to keep this bag in, and plant my beautiful verbena here and put it into a hanging vertical position somewhere in the garden. I think it will work well and it will look good, especially when verbena will build up its body. It looks a little bit skinnish, and maybe I should have done 2 verbenas here, but I have only 1. Or maybe I should do the sweet potato vine here. Let me see. I have to think about it. But first I have to do the weaving. I have this wicker, artificial wicker, which is left over from the previous project, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to insert it somewhere into the body of the basket, because I want to keep this in without falling out, and do some sort of a decorative weave on it. Let's see if that works. Maybe move it over. Okay. And let's do some macrame design here. I don't think it should be very complicated, as long as it does the job. Maybe one more time. As long as it just does the job of keeping my planter in. So I'm going to spread this out, and this should be enough to keep my planter in. So I'm going to hide the ends again through the body of the basket. There you go. Now the question is what I'm going to do here at the bottom. I probably will go all the way to the top, and I will make a hook here. What do you say? One is not long enough. How come? I will just weave it into the body of the basket, and hopefully that would be enough to keep it tight. I think it's going to work. I made sure I made 2 holes here at the bottom for the water to drain well. So let me fill it up with soil and see how my verbena will look here. Interesting. This poor verbena is living here for more than 2 weeks. Oh yeah, the roots are all... Alright, let's see how this goes. I mean, I like it. I wish there would be 2 verbenas here, not 1. It looks a little bit dirty. But you know what? The rain will take care of it. And we will have a beautiful planter. And I'm going to place it near the entrance into the garden, because we have one side is very busy and another side is just yellow wall, and the paint job is not perfect there, so your attention is grabbed into that paint job. But I want for us to look at something beautiful, you know? So let's place this beautiful planter onto the wall of my house. My second project is going to be placing this golden spirea. I'm not sure. I think it's Little Princess golden spirea. Something else has to live in my bucket here. And I'm going to train it as a trailing shrub, which spirea very often is. And for this spirea, I made something like this. I already made baskets from fabric in my garden, and they proved to be very good. The only ones I didn't like, the ones which are sitting on the ground, because the bottom holes are blocked. Fabric kind of sags over itself, and there is no drainage, so no plastic containers for me for the ground, but hanging baskets are very good. And this fabric proved itself to be very sturdy, was in the garden overwintering 2 winters, and finally it became so discolored and kind of green, I decided to change it and made a new one. Now this one has more space because spirea is, you know, middle-sized shrub, and I'm planning to keep it here, overwintering here. Right here, I'm going to tie it maybe here. It's kind of low. I want it to be somewhere here. Maybe I can tie spirea here. And I made 2 holes here at the bottom. This fabric doesn't fray a lot, and it's just a simple design. 2 seams around, and I reinforced the top I just covered the seam on the top just to make it extra sturdy, and something to tie it with. So let's place that beautiful spirea here, and let's see if that beauty will like it here. Hey, I like it. I'm going to fill it with soil. I think this is better. And I can lower it. I see that spirea is a little bit high. If it wants to get higher, I can always lower the bag. And so my garden starts to fill up with blooms. This is the next one. Look at these fat, nice buds. I'm so glad that I intervened and treated my Lady of Shalott slightly different this year. I can see the vigor with which Lady of Shalott responded. But those blooms are for future videos. Happy gardening! We will see you in our next video.